So, I don't know how to act right now because I have finished, possibly, maybe, and it's almost like I didn't even realize that the end was coming up until I got there. Like all of a sudden, just a couple days ago, I was like, oh wait, I only have, 3 chapters left. Yeah, I freaking finished, and that is super friggin' exciting. I don't even, like I said, I'm kind of in shock about it, really. I've been so, like, consumed with writing this story, and not in a, negative way. It's just been, I've been happily writing it. I've been enjoying myself as I write it, and now it's like, oh, you mean I'm done? Like, there's nothing else I can do? And I mean, there really isn't. I followed my outline. I told the beginning, middle, and end, like, this is a finished product, basically. I feel like I need to be, like, celebrating, I need to do something more, but I guess I'm just tired. So yeah, it is Friday, September 16th, and I got a lot done at work today because it was just a really slow day, and as you can see by my session log that I showed off, my real goals were really just to start chapter 25, and then once I was doing well, I was like, alright, let's see if I can finish chapter 25. And I did 25, 26, and 27 today, so that was really cool. And now I'm disappointed because this was going to be space set aside for session logs, but now that I'm finished, I'm actually going to be taking a little bit of a break from this story. I don't want to jump right into like a reread and editing and all of that. I'm going to take a little break. So yeah, I still have, this is my possibly maybe notebook. I don't know if I've ever talked about it. I picked this color because this is Rossi's favorite color, and this is where I have done, well, I didn't actually outline in this. This is where I keep my notes. It's funny, I did a lot of my brainstorming just in this little shitty notebook, and then when I had things like figured out and I like knew I was going to use those things, then I transferred it into this book in pen so that it was like, permanent. But this is where I would do a lot of other brainstorming. But yeah, so this is my possibly maybe notebook, and I have about this many pages left, so that'll be for like notes and stuff when I am reading and revising this draft. But for now, I'm just kind of gonna shelf this, and yeah, I don't even know how to act. I'm tired, but not in a like, oh, thank God it's over kind of way, just a, a wow, I'm proud of myself way, because I haven't written anything. Excuse me, I haven't written and finished anything in a long time, unless you count fan fiction, which I don't. So I'm just feeling really good. And I'm happy that I finished it today, because I don't write on weekends. If you're new here, I don't write on weekends, because that just leads to burnout for me. But I'm happy I finished it today, because now I don't have to just come back to it at the start of a new week just to write, one chapter, or just to write half of a chapter and be done. So it just feels fitting that the end of this week I have finished. And it is funny because then my September word count tracker, these are the last 2 weeks of September, and they're just going to stay empty because I'm not adding any new words. And that's what, the first few weeks of September looked like. So yeah, I guess I can tell you, most importantly, what my word count is. So today alone, I wrote 5,610 words. That was 3 chapters worth. Kind of short chapters, so, it shouldn't be a surprise that I finished today. But, so my total for the whole project right now ended up being 95,760 words, which, all things considered, is a really good, word count. Usually when I write a first draft, I tend to overwrite, because it's like I just like the sound of my own voice, so to speak, and I just ramble and I talk about too much. And I've realized it's because I love movies, and I've tried my hand at writing screenplays, and I really enjoy it, but there's just something different about novel writing that I like more. So I'm a very visual person when it comes to storytelling, so when I'm writing a novel, I picture the scene perfectly in my head, and I go into excessive detail because I want the scene to look as perfect on the page as it does in my head, and it never works out. So I just tend to ramble, and it's boring, and I end up with a really bloated word count for my first draft. And so I will say, I think this is like the shortest first draft I've ever written, and that feels pretty good. I'm gonna stop thinking about like the second draft because I'm ready to go celebrate. I'm ready to chill out and play a video game or something. And I have been brainstorming for my new idea, which I'm not going to talk about just yet because this is the possibly maybe vlog, so. But yeah, so I do have something that'll like keep me creative and having fun while, you know, this is sitting on the shelf for revision. Thank you for being on this journey with me. God, I almost want to like start sending this out to people just to share it, just to say, look what I did. You were here for me while I wrote this, like, look at what your support did, but this story is not ready to be seen by anyone yet. I have to fix a lot of things. I want to make it more magical, I guess. Like, it's a little magical, but I want to make it more magical. So I have a lot that I need to fix. But like I already said, I'm not going to think about like second drafts and revisions. I'm going to stop turning my brain off now. So yeah, that's going to be it for this vlog. And I don't know what my next vlog will be. Maybe setting up another notebook for this new idea, possibly. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do some more brainstorming to see if this story is something I want to continue to work on. Yeah. I gotta do something. But I just wanted to thank you all for being here with me and for supporting me and giving me all the, you know, thumbs up and you got this and all that you have been giving me, both on here and on Instagram. I really, really appreciate it. I've said before that before I found the writing community on the internet, writing used to be so solitary for me and I was so lonely and isolated. So it's just really nice to have people kind of in your corner and rooting you on, and yeah, I appreciate that, like, more than I can describe. So, thank you. And I will see you guys in my next video. You can like, comment, and subscribe down below, all the fun stuff. So thank you for watching, thank you for being here, thank you for subscribing, and when possibly maybe is ready to have eyes on it, maybe alpha readers, I don't know, I've never done that before, you know, I will definitely make an announcement if anyone's interested. So, yeah, thank you for watching.